Welcome to ATV Africa, Nigeria #1 internet radio and web TV on education. Today on trending educational news for the week 1, January 6. Today I have about 2 or 3 more news to give you to this new year in 2025. The federal government, Federal Ministry of Education, and some issues that happened in Waec, NECO, and JAMB in this 2025. The first one said the federal government of Nigeria has approved 30 billion naira for the nation's 30 University of Agriculture and Agricultural Research Institute. The Honorable Minister of Education last few days announced in a meeting with pro-chancellors of federal universities that University of Agriculture and Research Agricultural Institute will get 1 billion naira each. What will this money be used for? This money will be used to do farming activities in the institutions and research institutes. So the Honorable Minister, Dr. Tunji Alausa, said this to all pro-chancellor of the federal university at the meeting. He said 30 billion naira was in the budget and has been earmarked to 30 University of Agriculture and Research Institute. But he said each university will have 1 billion naira each, and what the money is going to meant for is to do research on agricultural and agricultural products and livestock and crops, and research on all agricultural products. But he said all federal universities of agriculture who engage in study insurance marketing should stop henceforth. The University of Agriculture is meant to do research in agriculture and nothing else than agriculture. He said technology in agriculture is also accepted, but running program that is not related to agriculture, the establishment or the purpose of expanding those universities should stop henceforth. Similarly, the Honorable Minister of Education also said 18 medical schools received 17 billion naira to train healthcare professions, including medical doctors, pharmacists, dentists, nursing, radiographers, and the rest. And he said the money will be used to training, not to equip. He said the money to equip these medical schools will come later, but this particular one is on training and research for medical students and medical profession. So kudos to Federal Ministry of Education, and kudos to also His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on these innovations and financing of education in Nigeria. Here from Air TV, we come here every time to give you latest news on education in Nigeria. So this particular one, even from Air TV studio here, we say kudos to our president, boosting agriculture and boosting healthcare services. In addition, he said federal government has also finalized to provide startup grants to university students to support entrepreneurial endeavor. So what he's saying in essence here is that all graduate from federal universities or not only federal universities will also be assisted with some amount in millions to start up business. But this will be in connection with the school they are graduating from. So apart from the student loan issue, this loan to start up business will come from each school. So in essence, what he's saying is that the Minister of Education will only engage the universities, will not engage this graduate from outside. So that means if you don't have a good record with your school, you might not be beneficiary of this loan that federal government is talking about. The next one I have here again is a news outside Nigeria, and it's a cheering news for Nigerian youth. The news came about 24 hours ago that the German government has launched online visa application for Nigerians. So, like we really said the other time on this studio, the Chante Kate card is available, application card is available. So, the German government also have introduced a portal online where you can apply for job. You can join your family reunion online. You don't need to go to the German embassy. Though you still need to visit German embassy for your document to be verified, but you can apply online. But what is this all about? This particular program is for professionals, engineers, doctors, any professionals. Because presently, the German government said they are lacking 400,000 workers in a year. So they want to employ even from Nigeria. Nigeria is among the countries approved. What does it take to be part of this? Just go to the German embassy or the German foreign embassy online, check there and get more information. All I know is that Nigerian youth are well qualified. I've seen a case where some youth asked me about this, about language barrier. This particular one has no language barrier. The only thing is that it depends on the company or the firm you are going to work with when you get to Germany. Some of these companies are English speaking, while some are German speaking. But for you to do a daily activities in Germany, you also learn how to speak street German language. So it is not compulsory you must speak Dutch, but it will be an added advantage for you. But this program does not make it compulsory for you to learn Dutch or to submit a certificate of Dutch language. And the German government also said professionals in any field, content creators, cinematographers, engineers, civil, and the rest. In fact, they went further asking for professional teachers. But I know that for you to be a teacher, to be able to travel to Germany to teach from creche to higher institution, you must be able to speak German fluently. And they just introduced another tax system. But presently, they said they have increased their block account from 11,000 euro to 13,000 euro. And what is this block account meant for? The block account is meant for you. It's the money. But you have to block it in Nigeria before you travel, before you get the visa. It's meant for you. And you'll be entitled to 1,040 euro per month from the account to be able to feed, pay rent, and do other things. That is if you have not started working. But if you have started working, the block account, the money still remain your block account. So those are the conditions. For Nigerian youth who may show interest, you can search for this on Google or you go to the German embassy to ask for more details. I'll be right back.
Abafab College of Innovation and Content Creation offers 6 months and 12 months training into content creating, internet radio, sound engineering and music production, film and video editing, and OAP and cinematography. For more detail chat 0802312959.
Yeah, you're welcome back. The West Africa Examination Council in Nigeria just a few days back introduced something that's very important to Nigerians. And I remember in the 80s when we were growing up, when you write Waec or write GC, then there was no NECO. If you fail one or two subjects, you automatically you write that exam. So the news. So Waec introduced January, February the seat option for SSC candidates. The West Africa Examination Council, Waec, has introduced a new initiative called Waec PC1, allowing students to resit their Waec paper in January and February 2025. This is a departure from the previous system. Like I said, those of us watching or those of us at in our 50s, you know, remember in the 80s, when you face subjects, either English, maths, physics, commerce, or anything, you write those subjects. I think in 1988 or 89, I wrote only 3 subjects. I wrote maths, physics, and further maths. Additional mathematics, yes, it was additional mathematics there. And I had it in combination with my Waec. So Waec is reintroducing it. So it is not a new system. They are only bringing the system back. And the registration is on presently now. They said this registration is online. So, and again, Waec said if the school you wrote the exam or the exam was bad, you cannot write it. That means you have done more than exam malpractice. So if the school or the exam center is involved in exam malpractice, you cannot be part of this initiative. But if you fail and you want to rewrite, you can also apply. The registration commenced January 8th and it's going to be online. So Waec said it is not new, and we also know it is not new, but for this generation of students, it is new. So you don't need to fail exam and wait for the following year to write the exam again. That's what Waec is saying. Waec said you can write the paper you failed. 2, 3 papers, you can write it again, relating to your course or your studies. So it's a good one from Waec. We also say good luck to this generation student. We experience it in our own time, and we thank God that Waec will listen. I'll be listening here and listen to people, and this is coming up. And this is a good one. The examination will commence on the 24th of January and February 15th. So if you are watching, you're a student, or you want to write exam, you want to recite exam, or you are a parent watching us, please quickly make inquiry from the nearest Waec office very close to you, or any approved Waec approved schools close to you. This is a good one. And another thing again I need to inform you that if you have done the exam 5, 10 years back, you are not qualified. talking about current, maybe a year or two, current examination. So if you think you have 6 years ago or 15 years ago, and you want to write your English or mathematics, it is not possible. It's currently. So on this point, I want to draw the curtain of today trending news, weekly news on education on AirTV Africa. Kindly subscribe to our channels. See you next week.